Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
On this video, so I just wanted to pause real quick and say that this was a clip from the end of another video I was filming, so that's why there's not like a formal intro. But thank you for watching and I hope you guys enjoy. So y'all, let me tell y'all how I recently went on a trip to New Jersey. Like, I was staying in New Jersey, but the trip was mainly for me to go to the city. So I went with my cousin, her boyfriend, their baby, and we were staying at like my cousin's best friend's house. So we went to Central Park, and my cousin's best friend, like, she has 2 kids. So one of the kids, it's a boy, so I think he was like, what, 4 or something like that. He's really young. So he was running in the park, y'all. He was running in the park. So I was like, okay, like, let me try to get them under control. You know, kids, they'll be running, you'll be like, okay, come sit down, and then they'll just keep playing. You like, what did I say? Bring your little, you know what I'm saying? So it was getting to that point, like, it's like, okay, come sit down, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep playing. And I'm like, did you just hear what I said? I'm not his parent, so I was like, okay, let me just chill. Like, let me, you know, I feel like with kids, you gotta let them play until they get tired. So I'm thinking like, okay, that's a good idea. Like, let me do that. So I had them doing jumping jacks, rolling on the ground and stuff. Like, it's a nice little good old time. We laugh and keep keying. So he was playing with his sister and everything, but like, she was rolling on the ground and then her back started hurting. So I was like, okay, sis, take a little break, you know, because we don't want you hurt out here, because I don't want your mama like, you got my kid hurting. And I'm like, I'm sorry, like, you know. So I was like, you can sit down. And he was like, I'm gonna keep playing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch you, like, I'm gonna make sure. So he was like doing this whole thing where I'd stand and he'd run and then come back. So I'm like, okay, run, go ahead, run, like, run over there and then come back, like, run there and then come back. So he ran over there, but he didn't want to come back. And I was like,
boy, if you don't get...
We just explained the situation. Like, you're supposed to run over there and then come back. Like, where are you going? So he just kept running. And I was like, screaming his name, like, come back. And he kept running. And I'm like, let me see how far he finna go. Ooh, Chile, that boy. Nah, Central Park is full of people, packed. Like, he could have get snatched up. So I was like, oh my God, I have to go get him. So I just took off, like, I ran. So while I was running to go get him, screaming his name like, come back here, come back, this guy and his little toddler daughter, like very small, was like in my path. So you know when mothers be doing that little strong arm, like, to stop you, like if they press the brake real quick, they be like, you know what I'm saying? So I did that, like I ran by them, but I was like, okay, this is when it gets serious. When I'm coming back, like, I grabbed the boy and I'm like, go sit by your mom and everything. The guy with his daughter, he's like, yo, you bugging, you pushed my daughter. And I'm like, what? No, I didn't. Like, I just went like this. Like, I just tried to stop her. Because I didn't want her to, like, I didn't want to run past them and, like, trip her or something. Because that's how close they were to me. So I was like, excuse me, and ran fast. You know, because my mama raised me with manners. Like, she taught your girl manners. Like, I'm not no rude little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And when he started snapping on me, I was just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was not trying to push her. I was just trying to, like, stop her so that I didn't, like, run into you guys or whatever. Like, I'm trying to explain it to you like an adult. Like, we adults having a nice little conversation. Like, I'm trying to, you know, de-escalate the situation because I see you upset. That's your kid. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't trying to hear none of that. He was like, you bugging out. You bugging. No, forget that. So I was like... So he just kept going off. And I was like, okay, I said I'm sorry. Like, what else do you want from me? And he like, no, because you pushed my daughter. And I was like, no, I didn't. I did not push her. I put my arm out to stop her. She did not fall. She is not crying. She did not get hurt. Like, I was running to go catch a kid. I wasn't just running just to run. Like, And he was just being upset, and I was like, okay. I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, how many times you want me to say it? And he just kept going off, but he's walking away, and I'm walking away, but he's still talking smack while he walking away. So I was like, are you done? And then I turned away and walked away. And then I'm chilling, sitting down. I just told my peoples what happened because they didn't see, like, they just saw me run after him, but they didn't see the little situation with the guy. So right when I'm telling them what happened, this man starts walking up. Like, I just see him out of the corner of my eye, just like, yo, what did you say? What did you say? First of all, you a grown man. I don't really look my age. I don't look like I'm an adult. I look like I could still be a teenager, like, especially when I have my glasses on. So I just feel like, first of all, I'm a woman. Second of all, you a grown man. Third of all, you have a kid in your hand. Why are you walking up on me like that? Type situation. Like, that's how I was feeling. Like, I feel like you threatening me, and it's like, I need you to back up, because don't do that. Like, chill out, calm down. But I was still in that feeling where I was like, let me explain again what happened to you, even though you were there. But I feel like you're not getting it. You're not putting it together. Like, it's not connecting up here. So let me dumb it down for you. I did not push your child. I apologize. And that's what I told him. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do. I said, I'm sorry. She's fine. Like, and he like, no, because you was talking smack when you was walking away, and da-da-da-da-da, and you was still talking smack, and she's still talking deep. And I'm like, you cursing at me now? Like, we're cursing now? And then at that point, my cousin's best friend, like, she was like, hold up, because my cousin was holding the baby, and my cousin's boyfriend, he was trying to break it up. But she hopped up and she was like, no, because you're not going to come up to her like that. You're a grown man. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. And my cousin was like, there's kids here. There are kids here. Because she holding the baby. So she like, there's kids here. And I'm like, sir. Then his little lady came up. And she was like, no, you're not going to walk up on a grown man like that. Talking to my cousin's best friend. And I was like, sis, did you see when your man walked up on me, though? And she's telling them, oh, your kids shouldn't have enough sense to not go around pushing people's kids. And I was like, ma'am, you weren't there. I did not push your child. Like, how many times I gotta say that? I apologize, but I did not push your child. And everybody just screaming and stuff. And I'm like, the white people are looking at us. But I swear it felt like the most dragged out, like, back-to-back arguing type situation. And it got to the point where his lady was not trying to hear me. So I was just like, ma'am, can I explain it to you? Like, I apologize. Like, that's literally how I went up to her. And she was like, no, because da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay. So I sat back down and I was like, I'm gonna let y'all fight. If y'all want to fight, y'all can fight. I was finna hop up. Like, if they started fighting, I was gonna hop up, because I was just like, I couldn't let her fight over me, or like a situation with me. But at the same time, I was like, I didn't do nothing wrong. If I pushed her, like, if I pushed the kid and she like fell down and she was crying, then I'd have been like, oh my God, I effed up. Like, but I was like, shit, I didn't push her. I just put my arm out. And he was like, no, you pushed my kid. And I was like, where was the push? Because I don't think I put any strength into what I just was running and I went like that. Like, what? That happened. The rest of the trip was cool. Like, I saw the city. This was the second time I went to New York, so it was pretty nice. I had a good time. That was a wild day. I told the kids, like, if they played and they were good, we could get ice cream afterwards. And then the little boy, he was like, so can we still get ice cream? I was like, ain't no ice cream. You messed up. The deal is off. Like, did you see everything that was just going on? Nah. Ain't no ice cream, homeboy.